Hey everyone, how are you doing this morning? It's a pretty morning and I wanted to show you what everything looks like first thing in the morning. So I walk out the breezeway door and these pretty white flowers are always so pretty in the morning. These are a little leggy. I might have to do something with them later, but I was hoping that they would fill out a little bit pretty soon. I don't know if I'll get to it today, but I need to. I didn't dig this out as good as I should have when I put my seed in for the asters. And when I dig down in there, it's just rock at the bottom. So that their roots are hitting rock. So I've already lost one aster in here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this, my little planter that my sister-in-law and my brother put together for us. Isn't it cute? My brother got some fencing at an auction, a ton of it, and it was like $17 he got it for. And my sister-in-law's like, what are we going to do with that? Well, she gets creative and she built some planters, and I think it's the cutest thing. So, and she also gave me a bag of dirt. So I'm going to put these in there and hopefully they do better. And I think they'll give this a little bit of a better space right here. All right, let's go check out, see what's happening. And I think I seen something blooming that I'm so excited about because I started them from seed. It was something I lost when we moved. I'm so happy. I'll have to get a bigger container for it, but it's supposed to be hardy, so we'll see about that. But look, my hibiscus is blooming. I started this from seed this spring and kept it warm. I kept it on a 70-degree mat until the weather got warm. I have a white one and a red one. I can't believe it. This was that Luna Rose hibiscus. And I have another one right here. There's just one in this pot. There's two in this one. So I can split them up and make three. I want to leave one outside, put it down in the ground and see if it lives and if it's hardy. Because sometimes when you harvest seed, sometimes you really don't know what you're going to get. It's like I got a white one from a red rose hibiscus, Luna Rose. So anyway, these are gonna, I can't wait to see these bloom. I think I had a deer come through and gnaw off one of my, I'm going to stick a bag in the ground, gnaw off a little bit. I have a little bit of deer problem and a little bit of bunny problem. I just set this inside of this sweet potato vine. And it looks kind of pretty together, but all my petunias are starting to show their age, just like me. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. Okay, you know my husband, he got crazy with the weed killer, and that's fine. You know what, it was too much for me. I can't stand weeds. I've always got to pull them, but my hand didn't like it so well. So, but this would have been all weeds in here, all of it, and it cleared it out a lot. Next year it'll be better. I keep saying that, and it will, but they're not getting as tall as they should. This one was a dahlia that said it was good for a container. Well, I think I'm going to share it with my sister-in-law, and she can put hers in a container too, and I'm going to get a big container to put this in next year because it's just little, you know, cute little blooms on it. It's just darling. And my big ones, They're not getting as big as they would usually, but they're still coming out looking beautiful. You know, this is my first year of a fresh garden, and because this was all grass and weeds through here. So being plowed up, tilled a couple times, and it being its first year, it's I think it's done wonderful. I mean, there's been so many beautiful flowers in this garden. See the weeds down in here? That's what it looked like all through here. And I just couldn't keep up with them. There's no way. So the weeds will have to stay around the status for now. But I have some drying in the hut. And I also have some bunny tails drying in the hut. And they're keeping their colors. But the zinnias have just been amazing. I've cut from this, cut from it. I'm going to cut some today to put back in my vase. I cut some for the senior center in town, and they took from it, and I don't know if they want more, but I'll give them more if they want. And I've cut many times for myself, and I met the mailman the other day, and I asked him if he wanted some, and he said, yes, absolutely, I'll take him to my wife. So I cut him up some for his wife. And these ping pong, or whatever they're called, this gomphrena is just amazing. I love this gomphrena because it just stays bloomed once it gets blooming, it stays bloomed until it's froze out. But this is just like beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And my feather tops, I'm going to do that in the ground sometime next year. And my bunny tails, I'll probably just do it in a container. Or I might do this in a bigger container. I just love it. It's so pretty. And this is all seed. I can pull that off. I'm not going to do it right now because I don't have a bag to put it in, but it will reseed itself probably. And my amaranthus, she's beautiful. I love this plant. I like it for the height, you know. And there's some things I'll do different next year because I want to make this a cut flower garden where I can hand out to people. If they want some, they can have some. And I want to put the old, once we get it fixed up. Oh, the wind the other day, it brought up a bottle. I seen that when I came home the other day, and I'm like, I got to pick that up. Well, okay. Anyway, the gomphrena, the pampas plume, the cosmos. The cosmos, I think, are going to go maybe in the middle of the garden next year and bring the zinnias up closer. And then we'll have the dahlias in back. I'm not sure how I'll do it. I've got 2 or 3 different ideas of how I'm going to do it. But the asters, I cut this back. I had to cut the cosmos back so that the asters could come through. And I may not do asters here next year. I may put them in with the dahlias. I got plenty of room in there, and I could just sprinkle some asters throughout it. Now, you know, I'm just thinking aloud. So, anyway, I wanted to show you the hibiscus for sure, and show you how the garden's going. I need to get in here and do some pruning. I try to keep the dead ones off as much as I can so they flush out better and they're prettier. The This one is my little gazania. It's coming back here. And these are doing okay. They're just a little weary. These are doing the best up here. But they got hit a little bit with it, but they are perennials, so they'll come back next year. And so is my Sweet William. And I may let the Sweet William go clear across. It'll be the first thing that blooms for the most part in the garden. And then I want room for ranunculus. I want to try to get some ranunculus in here. I do like growing it. It's really pretty. I'd like to do a real nice patch of ranunculus, but we'll see how that works. If it doesn't work out for me very well, I'll just give up on it. I may do some, maybe in containers or something, and do it that way. I like things to grow and be pretty and not have to mess with them too much. But yes, I'm really excited about this. And you know, if you start hibiscus from seed, I found out that worm casings is the best fertilizer for them. Mix it in with your dirt and they will grow much faster, because they were just kind of stunted, you know, like about, I don't know, they were probably about 8 inches tall or 6 inches tall, and they just kind of sit there. And so I looked it up, and it's cased. So I went and got me some worm casings, and I worked it in the dirt, and boy, within a week they were big and they were putting on buds. That was crazy. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. And my heliotrope, I'm not sure where I'm going to put her. I may put her up at the front of the house somewhere when we redo the front of the house. And I'll probably put a hibiscus up there somewhere too. I don't have everything planned out. I know I'll probably do some Dusty Millers in there. Dusty Millers. But we already have pennies, and we already have tulips and daffodils in the front of the house. Then we'll be spread out a little bit, and maybe I'll have some to separate and give to other people that want them. So I came out this morning. My husband was already out here watering my garden for me. He's so sweet. But anyway, that's it for right now. But I'll be back, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I'm here for a short session. We went to a living estate sale yesterday, me and my sister-in-law, and I got a tote full of clay pots. Some of them are a little rough, some of them are a little bit broken, but I'm still going to use them. I got them all cleaned up. I got these, I got a tote full for $2 of pots, and it included baskets, planter baskets as well. I put them up already. What'd I do with them? And I'll use them for indoors when I bring my plants indoors. Good grief, what'd I do with them? Here they are. Yeah, these were all in the tote, and they're really nice. So I have 2 6s and an 8 and a 10, maybe something like that. And then I have this, and I have this, which is pretty. I'll clean it up. Yeah, so $2 and a tote. I can always use totes. Totes are like $15. if you want a decent one. And then the other night, I was trying to fix this little garden back here. We turned it kind of into a garden. And next spring, or if I find one on clearance this fall, I'm gonna get a new bird bath. This one's done well for us, and we may keep it to, until it just completely tears apart, but it's old. It's like, I don't know, it's probably going on 30 years old. And of course we got our little feeders and up here, but my sister-in-law brought me this little table, plant table, and a little chair, plant chair, and the fence, and she came and she put it up for me. We'll have to finish it and secure it because it's not in the ground yet. We just trying it out, see if we like it. My husband likes it, and put some plants around it, and it looks really cute. My Coleus, oh, the hummingbirds are going crazy over my Coleus in the evenings and mornings. They are looking really pretty, and the geraniums, yeah, they're doing their thing too. Okay, back to what else I got. It mainly pots, and I went into an old shed that was full of cobwebs and I got this, which has been made into a planter. It's got holes in the bottom, a little galvanized bucket, which takes me back to my childhood. And I got these pots, and they're made in the USA, so that they'll be probably be a lot more sturdier and last longer than some of my others like these. And let's see, what else did I get? I don't know. But then I found this, and it was $2 a bag at Walmart. So I got 4 bags of these, so I have some dirt. And these little hangers up here were so cute. And I thought I'll just put some ferns in them. My sister-in-law brought me some ferns. They weren't doing so well for her, I guess, or something. I don't know. They don't look bad. They just need pruned up a little bit. And I got 3 of them. So I thought I'd put them in these little planters, the clay pots, and put the clay pots inside. How cute that looks. And, we thought about painting them, but I kind of like the old patina, especially out here. And someday we may paint them different colors, whatever. But I'm just going to put I'm just going to plant this in this clay pot and put them up there. And they like shade, so that'll be good. But here we go. I'm just going to put some dirt in here. I thought I had scissors, but I guess I don't. I had scissors out here. So I'll use my clippers to open the bag. Because I'm old and it's hard for me to open stuff. But this is supposed to be for seed starter or transplanting starter. So it's kind of got compost in it and stuff. Should be a good mix. I'm just going to put a little bit in here. I'm going to see how this fits. I think she had it in her garden. Might have got too sunny. I don't know. This is big. I might have to... The roots on it are big. I don't know if it'll fit in here. Ooh-wee. Well, maybe I can cut some of this down a little bit. Just to get it in there for now. I don't know. Nope, it's not gonna fit. Doggone it. This stuff grows like crazy, actually, so it shouldn't hurt to take off some roots. I don't know. I hope I don't kill it. But I just want it to fit for now. Okay, now maybe it'll fit.
Where's my hammer?
Your hammer? I don't know. It's here somewhere. It was right there. I have this one. That work for now? Okay, let's see if that works for a while. And I'm gonna cut off some of the leaves that look like they got brown spots. Some of these dead stems. Looks like it's grown out. And it should have pretty good drainage. And if this doesn't work, if I see it failing, I'll just take it out and put it in a bigger pot. That's not a big deal. Okay. Now I'm going to put a little water on it. Look out, don't get wet. There. My husband is working on the well. He got a bigger pump. And he opened it up. It is full of water, so it retains water, and that's a good sign for the well. So that means I don't have to use the water that cost us here. I can use the well water when I go out and do my cut flower garden. I think I'll put a little this on the top. Top here, because this has fertilizer in it. And hopefully she'll be happy. Okay, I'm going to spray her off a little bit in my hands. Whoops, getting everything wet. Spray the dirt off, and I'm going to put it up here. See how it looks. There. Looks a little stemmy. Okay, hope they hold. Oh. My hubby is staking in the fence over there. All right, let me show you what that looks like. See? And then I'm going to do one here and one here. I put this one in the middle because this is the one I got at the sale. And you can tell it's been used. These are brand new that I bought like about 3 weeks ago, and was going to use them for in the house, but I thought, oh, you know what, because the bottoms of these, one of them is kind of failing at the bottom, so that's how I decided just to put the clay pots in them. And I think it looks cute with the clay pot rim. Alright, I'm going to get busy and do the other two. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. I've been using the well water because the well was full of water. So we are so happy that we can use the well water to water my flowers out there and up here and out back and probably all the way around. So I'm going to finish watering here. Look at this, it does pretty good. Yeah, I'll get my sprayer. I think this might be a little bit of the linarium that come up. I haven't seen anything of the perennials on the other side of the wildflowers coming up, but you know what, sometimes it might take a year or two, so I'll give it to next year and see what comes up over there, if anything does, and if not, we'll till this up real good and probably till it anyway around here. And everything is getting winded today a little bit. It's not as bad as what it usually is. This one lost some leaves and stems, but she'll grow back. Anyway, I'm going to put this up at the top, and I got to show you something. My sister-in-law came, and of course she's always given me things. She brought me some ferns that she couldn't get to grow very well. And of course she gave us this planter. We set it out here. I took the asters from out of that tub. And I got all the rocks and whatever else was in there, iron pieces, just all kinds of stuff in that planter up front in the wash tub, old wash tub. I put them in here, and hopefully they'll do well in here. They seem pretty happy right now. Gave them some good fertilizer and some good dirt. I think maybe they might get big and bloom. And my husband finished the fence and got it all stable and brought up my little girl, flower girl. And I'm going to change out and make these planters back here, probably this color, because I got a couple others this color too. So just working on next year's plans. This year I was just putting stuff in what pots I got, what I had empty. So some of them aren't the prettiest, but I can also paint them. So I really love this Coleus. And look what he did for me. He has the drip line down these are Brussels sprouts. And then I have the tomatoes, the peppers, and the peppers are looking so much better. And it goes clear down by some of the Brussels sprouts and the cantaloupe. I may pick beans again today. And there he is washing his truck. It got a little dirty. This is the stuff that I found in the bottom of the wash bin, the old wash bin. Just an old hitch, or it might have been my coal stove has foots like this. And I don't know what this is, but it's iron and stuff. The bottom of this is a little bit wispy, but it can be, maybe my husband will weld me a piece to put in there and make it a planter again. And then I did this with some of the ferns. Alexa, pause. I use my little planters for the fern. This is a house fern. And just thought it'd be pretty there. And then I have a fern that's got one stem up that my sister-in-law gave me, and also one that just has the roots, and hopefully it will come up. We hope it comes up. So all my little house plants here are doing really well. They're very pretty. Let's see what else is new. I think that's about it. I'm gonna see if these hostas will root. Look how big these leaves are. But she didn't take care of them very well. She didn't water them, and they were in full sun all the time. But oh, they were pretty. Really pretty hostas. So I'll see if it'll make some roots, and hopefully at least one will. And go from there, because her ground was so hard, I just couldn't get it. I couldn't get the roots out. I couldn't get it split. So anyway, that's it. I'm looking a little shabby today. Yep, I've been working. I've been getting dirty. I went and I pruned all the garden out there and picked some flowers, cut some flowers for inside. And I was gonna show you. Pentas is doing really well in the full sun. She loves the full sun. And let's see. The flowers out here, I pruned and got rid of some bad ones, and they're starting to come back a little bit after the weed killer, but this one is really beautiful. I picked one like this last week, and it has more to come. It's still blooming out. And these are supposed to be big, like dinner plates. But you know what? Next year will be better. I keep saying next year is going to be better. It's going to be awesome next year. Just wait. My asters are blooming now that I cut back the Cosmo. Looks like a pink and looks like a purple. But they're really taken off since they have room to grow. And I picked some Gumphrenas and some Pampas Plume and I got some Cosmo seed. I've been harvesting some seed as well. These will turn to seed, and plus when you prune it, it grows back more, just like most anything else. Let's see here. Must have cut them all off. Oh, here's one. This is all seed. These spurs here, that's all seed. So I'm gonna grow my own next year. I've been getting seed from anything I can. Status, I took some purple this time to hang up to dry, but I'll put it in my vase first, and then when I'm done with it, I'll hang it upside down and let it dry. All of them seem to be keeping their colors. So anyway, I need to finish watering up here. I'm going to take a break. Well, I can't. I may pick some beans, see how they are. I haven't picked them in a couple days, and if you don't pick them every day, sometimes they start to go to seed. So we'll see how that goes. But I think I probably got about between 20 or 30 servings of green beans in my freezer. We'll have a ton of Brussels sprouts this December. And hopefully we'll have some cantaloupe here pretty soon. But anyway, it's good to see ya, and I'll see you later. See you in the next video, you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.